Hey guys, Lynn here with a brand new video. Hope you guys are having a happy Thanksgiving weekend. If you're not watching this during Thanksgiving weekend, then, well, I still believe there's a lot to be thankful for throughout the year. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this video. I have just a few simple Christmas ideas that I'm putting together for the house, and I thought I would share it with you guys. So keep on watching and we'll get started with that. For this first DIY, we are working with pine cones, and I've read that when crafting with pine cones, it is best to clean them and remove any sort of debris or anything like that before crafting with them. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I did to be able to do that. So you're just going to start out with however many cups of water that you're going to need for the amount of pine cones that you need. You just want to make sure that they are drenched and soaked all the way through. So I'm just going to be adding some water. Then the next ingredient to add is some white vinegar, and you guys are going to see just the dirt and debris that are falling off of that. So what's going to happen with them when you add the vinegar and the water is they're going to shrink down a little bit. Then you're just going to be adding your pine cones to a baking sheet, and you're going to make sure that you add that to 200 degrees. If you have an oven or a conventional oven, you can do 250 degrees for that, and you're just gonna bake them at that level, or you can let them air dry. So whichever one you decide to do, you can let them air dry, which takes I think 1 to 2 days for them to open back up again. But in the oven, you just want to keep checking them and making sure that everything is all right and that they've opened up properly. Once you are ready to work with your pine cones, they've opened up properly and you've pulled them out of the oven. I'm going to use a drill to make some holes at the bottom of the pine cones so that I can make some ornaments for the tree. So I'm just going to go in with some twine and just use that to hang the pine cones onto the tree. So you're just going to take as much as you need and just cut that with a pair of scissors and apply some hot glue to the hole in the pine cone, and just keep repeating that, and you will have some beautiful pine cone ornaments. For this project, I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree Christmas tree ornaments. These are felt cutouts that are very helpful when you're decorating, but I didn't like the one-dimensional way that they looked, so my idea is going to be to try to make accordion trees out of them. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the accordion method with paper, but I thought that I could implicate that with these felt ornaments. So what you are going to need are definitely a pair of scissors. You're going to need your hot glue gun. This is going to be very helpful for gluing the pieces together. But one tip with the hot glue gun is to go very lightly with these because they are very thin layers of felt. So you don't want to add too much hot glue. In a couple of clips, you will see me adding a little bit too much, and then I'm going to realize that, and I'm going to just reduce the amount that I'm going to be using. But these Christmas trees are perfect because for making accordion trees, you usually want to have all your cutouts, and I think this job is perfect because I think it reduces the amount of work that you have to do. You don't have to cut them out right now, you have them cut out already. So I think this is the perfect project to be able to do. It simplifies it a little bit more. So I'm going to give you guys the instructions for how I'm going to prep these and start with them. The first step to achieving your three-dimensional accordion trees is to fold them. So the first step you're going to see me doing here is just folding them in half as best as I can. You just want to line this up, you know, just as well as you can. It doesn't have to be perfectly matched, but just try and fold it in half. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find a couple of objects to just kind of act as a paperweight for the folds. I want the folds to stay in, so you're going to see me struggle to find an item here for a little bit. But then I thought of using some sewing clips, and that's what I'm going to end up using. You guys can use some paper clips that will hold the felt papers in place. Once you've stacked all your Christmas trees together in half, you're gonna take the clips and just keep adjusting them so that the folds can leave a crease in the middle. This will help you when you're using your hot glue gun. So as you see here, I just kept going, and there is about 12 pieces of felt in one package. And once you have all those 12 pieces folded down, which is what I have here, I just have 3 stacks, and total they are 12 pieces. I just wanted to let you guys know that there is an alternative to this if you guys can't find these felt trees at Dollar Tree, because I did purchase these last year. But the alternative would be to cut these out yourself on Cricut. So don't feel like you have to miss out on this project. It's totally easy to do. Once you find a silhouette that you can cut out on Cricut Design Space, you will be able to just cut that out and be able to do this project too. So don't feel left out if you're not able to find these. So as we continue with this project, what you're going to want to do is take out your clips, and this is going to be very helpful. As you take them out, you're going to be working with 3 pieces at a time. So that's what I ended up doing, was working with 3 pieces at a time. This helped me just kind of keep everything together and not lose track of where I am. After making the 4-sided Christmas trees, I decided to actually amp up the amount of Christmas trees that I added. So I did make a full tutorial of this other Christmas tree, and it looks much prettier, much more 3D and beautiful. So you guys will see a sneak peek of it right here. So I'm going to be posting that up on the channel. Comment down below if you're excited to see that. I will go step by step on how I did it. So it is much too long for this video, but I'm going to be posting it separately, and you guys let me know if you're excited to see that. So let's move on to the next DIY. My goal for this year is to use as much materials that I have in my craft room as possible, and I've had these wooden cubes from Dollar Tree for a while now, so I thought I could make my own garland with it. So I'm really excited to just be able to do some crafting projects on a budget. So if you're loving this video, do click the thumbs up button and comment down below any projects in here that are your favorite. And tell me what you guys are working on at your homes too. So I would love to hear that. But let's continue with this project, as I'm about to use my drill to make some holes in these. The time flew by, honestly, because I was watching my favorite Christmas movies and just having a really good time in the craft room just making these. So keep on watching.
She went away on Christmas Day, didn't come back till New Year. He thought everything had changed, but it was all in his head, a sad invention. As soon as I mentioned the boy girl do their own thing, no lonely heart. So go on in, there's wood on the fire. She went away on Christmas Day, but he already knew this was coming. But still he
Thank you so much for crafting with me today. I really enjoyed doing these projects with you guys. So if you like the video, do make sure that you give it a thumbs up, as that helps the video track on YouTube. So do make sure to subscribe if you are new, and stay tuned for any future videos. Love you guys.